All right, so let's begin this morning out in the southeast where, as we've stated, folks are recovering from the aftermath of Helene. The death toll from the storm has climbed to over 100. And the storm knocked out power for millions of customers, and some are still without that power this morning. Helene caused a path of devastation that stretched over 600 miles. CBS News correspondent Nicole Valdes is tracking Helene's aftermath from Anderson, South Carolina, and she joins me now to talk about it. So, Nicole, break down the recovery efforts. How are they going?
Well, Vlad, here in Anderson, South Carolina, this is really just one of dozens of communities truly just in disbelief at the sheer extent of the damage following Hurricane Helene. What you're looking at is the mobile home behind me sliced in half. A tree came crashing down here during the height of that storm. And sadly, neighbors now telling us there was a woman inside this home who has lost her life. She is one of 27 people here in South Carolina among dead following this monster storm. So you can imagine the pain and the grief that really is still so fresh for so many in this, not only this small town or this county or this state, but truly this region, as so many states are still feeling the heavy impacts. Meanwhile, there are hundreds of thousands more still without power, many still without basic resources. They need food, water, shelter. Many people still don't have a way to communicate with their loved ones. Those are the realities we face as we enter a new week here, and will likely be the priority for emergency responders and for officials to try to make a dent on as they work to get people back home, back to their loved ones, and connected, and potentially even out from their homes, as there are still some areas cut off from the rest of the world. I'll point out here, you notice just how large of a hole is sitting here in this home, and I'll walk you over to give you a bit of context as to how large of a tree we're talking about. I mean, this is the stump that's left, and the roots literally moved off of the ground there. This is evidence of just how strong these winds had to be here in South Carolina to pick up a tree of this size and send it crashing down onto a home. And sadly, a majority of the deaths we are reporting have a lot to do with either falling trees or power lines as a result of this storm. So, Vlad, a lot of pain still here in South Carolina.
Yeah, here's hoping people get the relief that they need. Nicole, incredible reporting for us this morning. Thank you very much. All right, let's bring in CBS News Philadelphia meteorologist Grant Gilmore with the first look at the national forecast. Grant.
So here's the deal, Vlad. All the rain that fell over parts of upstate South Carolina and western North Carolina, all of that, 20, 30 inches of rainfall now flowing into those rivers, obviously flooding in western North Carolina, upstate South Carolina. But now all that water is running toward the ocean. So the river's a little bit into the low country. Those rivers are going to be gradually rising in the coming days. Some of these rivers don't crest until next week, a little closer to the coast. So we're really watching a lot of those flood warnings closely. Meanwhile, rain continuing from this pesky low pressure system that continues to meander across the mid-Atlantic states. Flood watches in effect over a good portion of Virginia today. Just look at this low pressure system. This is ultimately what absorbed the remnants of Helene, still producing showers across the Ohio Valley into portions of western Pennsylvania today. Those showers continue to produce the threat for flash flooding across portions of North Carolina into Virginia, where we have that flood watch in effect throughout the day today into early tomorrow. Watch here at the forecast model. You see that low pressure system slowly moves to the east as we go into the day tomorrow, but still some trailing showers over North Carolina, Virginia. Eventually, this cold front will arrive as we go into Wednesday night. That will bring a small chance for some showers, but finally, once that cold front moves to the south and east, that will usher in some drier air that a lot of people across the southeast, at least through the Carolinas, will enjoy as we go through Thursday and Friday and even into the weekend. Vlad, we'll talk a lot more about the tropics. There's more to track out there, and big heat across the west here in just a bit. We'll send things back to you for now.
All right, Grant, we'll be checking in with you a little bit later. Thanks so much.